Right, so today I'm going to be giving you the ultimate tips and tricks guide to Roblox rivals. Now just before we get started, I'm pretty sure, yep, there's a new code, 311. So if we go down to the rules tab here and scroll down and type 311, oh, I've already redeemed it, but you get 3 keys. Anyways, let's just get straight into the video. For the first tip, you want to go into your settings menu. Now if you're experiencing game lag, you should enable these 3 options: disable shadows, disable textures, and disable wraps and duels. I don't really have any FPS lag, I just like the way this looks. Now these settings are usually on by default, but just make sure you have them on. The settings are auto sprint and easy slide. This will help significantly in the next few tips. And if we scroll down here, you should disable camera FOV effects and camera shake. Camera FOV effects basically just changes your FOV whenever you slide, and disabling camera shake basically just removes your recoil completely. Now for the first trick, we're actually going to go into the shooting range here and just pick any weapons. And the first trick is slide jumping, also known as slide cancelling or b-hopping, whatever you want to call it. Now to slide jump, you want to start a slide and then jump mid-slide. So slide and jump. Slide and jump. And this is way faster than just running in a straight line. And eventually, if you get good at this, you can do it pretty fast, like I am right now. And this trick is especially useful on ramps like this. You can also find these ramps in maps such as Arena. If you slide on this ramp and then jump, you can see I got a bunch of airtime, whereas if I just jumped, I got barely any. And the faster you slide jump on these ramps, the higher you go. So if I just like slide here and then jump, you see I don't go very high. But if I do it faster, I go way higher. And if you get really good at this, you can just fly across the map. Now the next trick is grenade jumping. Now most people grenade jump by just throwing the grenade and waiting for it to cook and then jumping. But this is actually the worst way to grenade jump in this game. The best way is by letting the grenade cook in your hands and then jump when it's about to explode. Just like that. And you can see that that gives me a bunch of more airtime and distance. Oh, and I messed it up there. But if you get this right and combine it with slide jumping, you can go really far. Now, most people don't know about this, but each melee actually has its own ability. So for example, with the knife that I've been using, it gives you a 10% speed boost. And obviously you can slash enemies to do 40 HP, but if you go behind an enemy and right click, it will backstab them and kill them instantly. This 10% speed boost is also why you go so high on these ramps. So the faster you go, the higher you go. The next melee is the chainsaw, which has the rev ability if you hold right click. And as you can see, it damages the enemy really fast. And if you rev it while slide jumping, you can go really fast for some reason. I don't know why. Now the fist melee doesn't really do much. It gives you a 5% speed boost, but you can also double jump with it. And if you use this double jump while grenade jumping, you can go even further. Just like that. The next melee is the katana, which does 45 damage each slash, and if you right click, you can deflect bullets for about 3 seconds. And this actually has a really short cooldown for some reason, even though it's way too OP in my opinion. Then we have the scythe, which does 50 damage each slash, and you can also dash with it by right clicking. And this dash cooldown actually goes by really fast. So you can dash towards enemies and then just slash them 3 times and they die. And if you want to do a quick dash while holding a weapon, you can click your quick melee button and then right click right after, like this. Now my quick melee button is F and I'm pretty sure that's the default one. So you click F and then you right click instantly to dash and it switches you right back to your weapon after. And for the last melee we have the trowel, which does 40 damage per slash, and you can also build walls. Now these walls block all bullets, and I don't actually know if they block grenades. Let's test. Okay, they do not block grenades. Now the next tip I want to give you is practice your aim. Just go into a game such as Aim Labs, or if you want to stick to Roblox, go on Aim Blocks and just do tasks that will practice your aim. If you do this enough, this will help significantly with your aim and you'll become a god at the game. Even just going into the shooting range and practicing firing at these targets here will kind of improve your aim, but it's still good. Now the next tip is have a good loadout. Like for example, you can't just go burst rifle with flare gun. That's not how this works. A really good loadout, and the one that I personally use, is assault rifle and Uzi. With this loadout, you can literally just spray people down like it's nothing and kill them in about 5 seconds. The Uzi is basically just another AR with how much damage it does. But of course you don't have to use this loadout, just pick one and see what works for you and use that how you like it. And for the last tip, I'm actually going to hop into a game real quick. Right, so the last tip is to keep hopping around and strafing. So strafing is basically just moving left to right like this. And if you do this while shooting, it'll make it almost impossible to hit you. And you shouldn't only strafe, but also jump around like this while strafing. This will make it even harder for the enemy to hit you, and this guy is AFK for some reason. But yeah, if you have good aim, this is especially good, so just bounce around and strafe, slide jump a bit, and you should be winning your games. Also, a good grenade jump on Arena is to cook your grenade as soon as you spawn, then jump on the ramp and grenade launch like that, and it will send you flying across the entire map. And I'm gonna backstab this guy. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, please do subscribe and leave a like on the video as it helps me a lot. I'm going to continue to make content on this game because I really do like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you later. Bye bye.